Ladies and gentlemen, patriot, truth seekers, digital warriors. As you already know, this is not a regular broadcast. This is the Baraka Show, and we've been fighting YouTube for a very long time, in 9 months to be precise. And it seems like we're winning. It seems like we're winning. The patriots are winning again. Now, there's a lot of people who are losing, including YouTube, against us. Now, SADIQ Khan has been losing for very long. He knows his time being a male is numbered. He knows his time is running out. So he's scrambling around. He's seeing patriots rising everywhere. He's seeing parties emerging from anywhere. And he's scared. You can see that SADIQ Khan is scared and he's trying to save himself. So every single movement that comes out, every single person that comes out, he always wants to label them racist. He always wants to label them far right. He always wants to make their movement look insignificant. But this time it's too late. He knows his number is done. He knows it's done. He knows time to go home is near. And of course, he has commented, or maybe I should say he has doubled down on the rally that happened on September 13th. And I want to talk to you about it. It's important for me to talk to you about it because, of course, this guy comes out and is like, oh, the far right, they want to divide us. They want to break us. You know, they're causing crime. Oh, so many people in the street. Oh, they're trying to kill us. Oh, they're trying to kill the black people. They're hating on Muslims. Man, really, SADIQ Khan, really? Did you see the amount of people that turned up and you're trying to say all of those guys are racist, far right? And a lot of people were black, Asian, Chinese, and all these different color of skin, different creed, different religion, I might add as well. All lined up. Not just from the UK, but from around the world. People traveled from New Zealand, Australia, America, all around the globe to come and participate in the Great Awakening. And you want to sit there and slander them as racist? Really? You want to label them all? That's insane. So there's a video I want to respond to. I want to react to this video. I also want to report it to you. SADIQ Khan has came out calling everybody racist, far right, and saying that these people who were on the street, millions of people, that these people are seeking to divide London. Really? But of course, I'm not going to try to butcher what he said. I'm going to play you the video so we can hear what this guy is saying.
As the summer draws to a close, look, before we begin, I want to address the events of this weekend. On Saturday, Met officers once again put themselves on the line to keep Londoners safe and facilitate the right to protest. I want to say thank you to all those involved for their work and to offer my heartfelt thoughts to those that were injured in the line of duty. I know that policing protest, especially of the sort we saw this weekend, is complex and places huge demand on the Met. I was shocked by the violence officers faced, and I've been clear that it's completely unacceptable. I also want to take the opportunity to categorically reject the appalling racism we saw on the capital streets this weekend. As the far right attempts to sow hatred, fear and division, I know many Londoners will be feeling scared. I want to be clear, everyone, no matter their race, faith or background, is welcome here. Now's the time for us to come together as Londoners and proud Brits to reject the far right as we have done many times before. Look, before we begin.
So this guy claims that it's the time to come together and unite. And what is he really thinking what happened on Saturday was? Was that not an example of coming together and unite? Anybody was welcome. If SADIQ Khan wanted to come, I don't think anybody will be mad at that. I think if SADIQ Khan came, it would be actually a good way to say, hey, we're all united. I think it would be cool to see no counter protest on things like uniting the kingdom. I mean, why would you be against that? But of course, SADIQ Khan, when he says unite, it's not about talking unite. He's talking about individuals who feel victim, individuals who feel like they're oppressed, individuals who feel like they should hate the country for what it stands for its history, for its proud. They should just not be proud to be British. That's what he means by uniting. Because he's very okay seeing the chaos in his capital city. Well, obviously he's a London mayor. He's okay to see what happens there, the crime, and he's okay to see all those things, girls getting assaulted. It's okay for that. It's okay for that to happen. It's okay for all those Antifa, pro-Palestinians, and all these events that go on and cause a lot of divisions and cause a lot of chaos, especially like a Carnival. I think that should be banned. Or if not, then that should be, we should approach it a different way, because what that really shows in the street is nothing else than just sexual stuff. But he's okay with that. He thinks that is fine. He thinks that is the best way to show what Britain really stands for. But when you bring the flag and hundreds of thousands of patriots from around the globe, no, for him, that's hatred. For him, that's causing division. For him, that's racist. Or for him, that's far right. So he's willing to say that all these people, there's millions and millions and millions of patriots who turned up. He's willing to say all these guys are racist. All of these. Blacks, white, Asian, Hispanic, Chinese, all these people who lined up with their flag. People traveling 9 hours from Glasgow, from Newcastle, from Northern Ireland to come to United Kingdom. He's saying, oh, all these guys are racist. Man, this is the biggest protest we've ever seen. This is the biggest gathering we've ever seen in the country. And he's out here saying that's racist, and all these guys are here to divide us. I mean, really, Sadiq Khan? Yeah, I find it very hard to believe, and I would not be surprised if some people on the left really believe this, because obviously they really do actually believe that all those people who turned up there were racist, and they really do believe that every single black person or Asian person or any sort of colored person who turned up is is whitewashed and is don't know how to think for themselves, and was maybe paid to turn up. Maybe that's what the left really think, but it was actually a good day. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't see any sort of racism going on. I didn't see any sort of chaos. There's a report that multiple people were injured, police officers. Okay, I understand. That should not happen. I don't condone that behavior. And there was a couple of reports that some people got arrested. I think 9 people got arrested out of millions. I think that's a good ratio. Because we see on the left, every time when they do their big protest, they will have like 20,000 people who will turn up, and they will get like 600 arrests. I mean, it's insane. Like we've seen here with and I'm not even researching this. This is the numbers I've just seen. With Carnival, over 400 people got arrested, and I thought it was barely 100K. Carnival wasn't that big, but 400 plus people got arrested. But we had this big, huge event, millions of people, and you get like 9 people arrested. I mean, hey, that's a good ratio. So he's willing to say all these people were there to cause crime and chaos. Oh God, he's doubling down. He's just, you can tell he's scared. You can tell his days are numbered. You can tell he knows that if all those people who were there go and vote the next election, the next mayoral election, he knows he's gonna be out. He knows. I think he's just trying so hard to keep his base on the left active, to keep his base mobilized, so then they can come up to his defense when he needs them, because he knows he's gonna need them. The time is done. You've had 3 rounds. It's done now. Well, you're going to be there for what? How many? 12 years you're going to be in there? I'm sorry. 12 years is okay for you now. It's time to go. I know he wants to stay, and he wants to do another trick and do what Boris Johnson did and become a prime minister. And obviously Angela Rayner was trying to block that. And obviously we see what happened to her. They know Sadiq Khan needs to become the next prime minister. They're prepping him, but that will not be possible if he's ousted out by the Patriots. And of course, he's trying so hard to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, here's another video I want to play to you, cut to, is of him trying to basically saying how, basically lying about how safe London really is. He's telling us how safe the country is. Like, oh, this is the safest place in the UK. I agree to some extent, but a lot of it I disagree. And the statistic is very flawed because he chose to only report the things that are well. And the things that have always been well. Not because of his work. No, it's because of his strategic, structuring of, resources and stuff. No. That place has always been safe. And you can't take credit for it. Because here's a video I want you to play and I'm going to respond to it.
As the summer draws to a close, I'll reflect on the real progress, briefly, made to tackle crime in the capital and make London safe for everyone. In the calendar year to the start of September, London saw the lowest number of homicides since monthly records began in 2003. Our murder rate is now less than a third of New York's, and lower, for example, than Berlin, Brussels, Paris, and Copenhagen. In the first quarter of this year, knife crime was down 19% compared to the same time last year. Personal robbery and theft from the person were down by 13% in the same period. And the latest Office for National Statistics figures shows that you're less likely to be a victim of violent crime in London than you are the rest of England and Wales. And faced with an extremely busy summer of public order activity, officers have gone above and beyond to keep our city safe. And I want to thank all the dedicated officers, staff and volunteers at the Met. As well as dealing with the intense demands from protest, the Met has helped facilitate a vast array of events which makes our city the greatest city in the world, from concerts, festivals and a successful Notting Hill Carnival to tennis tournaments, Pride and Premier League football. Officers have worked tirelessly to keep Londoners safe. As the summer draws to a close, I'll reflect.
Yeah, I agree. London is one of the best city, one of the best capital in Europe. I agree. I'll put my hands down on that, of course. But of course, that is being destroyed. That is being taken away. And the numbers that he listed here is saying the city of London is one of the safest, and he's trying to claim that as a victory to himself. But no, actually, that place has always been the safest place. Because that place is not affordable to normal guys who are out there killing and stabbing and raping young children. But of course, that place also, gets, people are out there hustling. People are out there committing crime. People are out there sexually assaulting girls, especially in the tubes. Of course, that was not reported in his report. And he's claiming the capital that most people can't afford to live in, because that's the least affordable in the country. City of London is the least affordable place in the country. You can't afford a house there. And he's like, oh yeah, this place is the safest. Yeah, because nobody can afford to live there. But where the normal working class people are living, they are dying. They're being stabbed. They're being robbed. Sexual assault is happening everywhere. Places like Camden, places like Newham, places like Westminster, all these places, they see a lot of crime. But he wouldn't talk about that. He wouldn't dare to bring that up because he knows the numbers don't work to his, in his favor. So he's going to look and be like, let's talk about the rich area. Nobody goes there. Nobody can afford to be there. So no crime is there. Let's talk about that. Oh, it's the safest. Oh, because of me. Really, SADIQ? Come on. And then he's out here saying, he's claiming the victory of, he's trying to make Carnival seem like a victory. I think Carnival is a failure, a massive failure. It's been a place where it invites individuals who are out there looking just to assault young girls. There's no way you can find love in Carnival. Carnival was meant for celebration. Carnival was meant to bring your kids and have fun and get food and dress and, show culture and, all this, Caribbean stuff, which is good. But now that has changed. Now all you see is just guys pulling up ready to just do some crazy dancing, and girls pulling up half naked ready to do some crazy dancing, and guess what breeds? That breeds sexual assault in the street, crime. You see rappers from this side, rappers from other side coming together, and they like, oh, you're from that side, you walked on my postcode, oh, I need to stab you. That's what we see, and that's why we get 400 arrests every single year. 400 people getting arrested. Last year we seen 3 people getting stabbed, and I think one of them was a mother who died. She got stabbed and she died, and she brought a kid there. That's what we see. But he's out here trying to champion it. He's out here trying to like say, hey, this is the best thing we have in London. You know, we can be proud about it. But when you see patriots turning up, he's out here saying, oh, all these guys are racist. When Patriot turns up with a flag, he's like, no, these guys are racist. But when you see hundreds of thousands of people, not hundreds, thousands of people raping, sexually assaulting, he's out here trying to claim credit and say that's the best thing London can have. Yeah, something needs to do. We need to do something. He knows his numbers are coming. He knows his days are numbered. He knows that he's going to have to go very soon. He's going very soon. And he's doing every single thing to keep his base warm, so then come to his support when he needs them, because he knows he's going to need them. The Patriots are awake. They're coming fast. It's like a storm. You know, the power keg has exploded. Now it's time to feel the effects. And of course, this has been your host, Baraka Amuri, here on the Baraka Show. Please, we need your help. We need to fight YouTube. Fund the fight. The first link in the description. Please. It's not... You can't stand on the fence anymore. You can't stand there and watch us fight YouTube and lose. Come in. We are out of numbers. They got 11 players. We have 5. We need enough players to defeat these guys. We're losing 3-0. It's half time. And I think if we get you in the pitch, support the fight, fund the fight, I think we might turn the score around and even win. So please, fund the fight to fight YouTube and to stay on air on YouTube, because they're trying to take us off. Thank you so much for all those people who have donated and supported the fight so far. And the fight is not done. If you have support and you feel like you can again, please do it. Thank you so much. Hand to the head salute. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching that video. We need your help. I'm in big trouble right now. I need your support. I've been needing your support for a very long time, but because I'm stubborn and I didn't feel like I didn't want to ask anybody for help. Back in January, they demonetized this channel. They censored us. I thought I'm gonna fight them by myself, so I never asked you for help. So I just kept on giving, and I was doing everything for free. I was doing all this stuff. I was covering the expense. I was just maximize my credit card, all this stuff, because I thought, man, I'm gonna fight it off. I'm gonna, we're gonna build this big, huge empire. We're gonna seize the airwaves, and we're gonna be the best, biggest video, radio, broadcasting, television station in the UK. I just kept on going. That's in January. So I never really asked your help. Now it's been 9 months. I'm in more shit than ever before. So I need your support. I need to keep this channel alive. If in the next coming days, if we don't get your support, I don't know. I'm not sure what YouTube would do. They might just they might just cut us offline. I'm not sure what they might do. And it's so scary because they're not just cutting the channel, they are cutting my face on the app as well. So that's dangerous. That means I won't go on other channels. So I need your support. If you've been standing on the fence, if you've just been watching from the sideline, this is your time for you to jump in. We are out of players and we need you to jump in the pitch and play. We need you to come and score, because we are losing this game. We've been losing for 8 months. And it's been 9 months now. This is the last month until I hear back from them, and I need your support to fight whatever that comes. So, if you haven't support, or if you have support and you feel like you still got something to put in, go to thebarakashow.com and leave your donation or anything that you can, or just click the first link in the description. It will take you straight to Stripe, where you can just leave a donation. We need your support. This is serious. We don't need it tomorrow. We need it now. If you can, of course, if you can do it.
And the show host, Baraka Amuri.